Tell me you can hear it ringing.
Sí.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Francisco Sandaza.
Yes.
Francisco, how you doing? Can you hear me
Who's
okay?
this? Yeah, I can
Hello,
hear you.
This is Jack McGonigal. I'm phoning from Los Angeles. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
I'm phoning from Los Angeles, Francisco. I've been passed your number by a good agent friend of mine, Willie Mackay. You know Willie Mackay, Francisco?
I don't know, man. An agent from here, from in Scotland.
Yes, in Scotland. Myself, I'm from Scotland, but I've been working I started in Central America. Now I'm based myself. I'm in MLS, Francisco.
Yeah.
I'm based in the MLS, and I'm phoning you. I work for an agency, and this is done off the record. So if I keep everything, quiet, if you know what I'm saying, Francisco, I'm phoning.
Yeah.
I'm phoning from US of A. So I'm representative of. But obviously, I don't know if you know the setup in MLS, Francisco. Do you know the way?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I heard good things about that league. Yeah, more or less.
Yes, and do you know anyone who plays in the MLS?
Actually, no. I know famous players, but no, they are not my friends. So
yeah.
But I heard good things about that league. Yeah.
Yeah, is it something that you could be interested in? I'm only here initially to sound you out. You understand, Francisco? Nothing concrete just now, but obviously, the situation where you're just in just now. I mean, can you tell me what contract you've got just now with Rangers? Is it a long contract, or how would it go?
Yeah, the thing is, I signed here for 4 years.
4 years.
So if I leave in summer, any club would have to pay something for me.
How much do you think they pay?
I don't know, maybe $500,000.
Okay.
$500,000, 700, something like that. This year it hasn't been my best. I have been injured most of the time. I had a cheekbone and a jaw broken. I was out for 3 months. So it hasn't been my year. So I don't know what is gonna happen, but still I signed a good contract here, good money, and if I leave, obviously it has to be similar offer or a bit more to go there.
How much are you getting just now? How much do you get per week,
I'm earning this year 4.5, next year 5.5, the other year 6.5, and the last year 10.
10. That's $1 million. What do you mean? A week per week? Sorry, per week you say? Yeah.
10 a week.
So just now,
I'm talking about a week. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were meaning 4.5. I thought you were talking yearly there. So you're saying you're on how much? 4,500 per week just now. Next season, 5.5. The season after.
Yeah. The season after 6.5, and the last season 10. And then apart, I've got bonus and things like that.
Okay. Because the contracts in the USA, we can get you something maybe even better than that, brother. We can get you something even better than what you're getting just now. And the lifestyle in the USA is spectacular. You should try.
Honestly, if you get me that, I would go.
You would come?
If you get me a bit more than that.
How much would you? How much would you take then to get you here? What would you take? What would take to get you here? If we could get you in the summer, but obviously the season starts. But you would have to. The season starts prior to that. Is there any way? Well, I don't think we can get you until the summertime. But if we were to do something, what would it take to get you here?
I don't know how much is the standard payment in there, but if I go there, it should be a bit more than I'm earning here, because obviously I'm gonna go until America, and it's far away from my house, and it should be a bit more, yes. I don't know how much more, but a bit more.
On what you're getting just now? Well, the package, the deals what we do would maybe be 2-3 year contracts. But obviously, I know what you're saying for this season, but we looked at you for last season based on what you produced last season, and obviously you've moved to a lower league. But do you think with playing with the club you're with just now, I mean, are you happy would you like the weather where you are? You're from Spain,
no,
I take it?
No.
Are you happy with the weather? No, nobody can be happy with the weather in Glasgow.
No, I'm not happy with the weather. Obviously, there are things, negative things. The league is negative. The weather is not good.
And
the money is good. The club is amazing. It's a very, very big club, and the supporters are amazing. But obviously, if I get a better league and more money, I could go. Yeah.
And playing in the third division, and the manager just now, what is it Ali McCoist is the manager? Yeah.
Yeah.
How is he? I used to work with him many years ago, and he was a cheeky little bastard, if you don't mind. I'm sorry for using the language. I remember him from years ago. Just personal. I don't want to do things personal, but how's he been with you, Francisco? Has he been okay?
Listen, but what agency are you working? Because I don't really know you, and I don't want to talk about things like that.
No, I understand. No, I started bringing personal stuff into it. I used to know him when I used to be trained with Rangers when I was a boy. When I was a boy, I trained with Rangers, but I didn't get a contract. So then what happened? I moved down to Portsmouth. I moved to Portsmouth at the same time as Mr. McCoy's moved to Sunderland, and then for myself, I broke my leg, and from then I started going. My heart fell out of football because the injury period was maybe 2 years, Francisco, and my heart was gone. So what I decided to do, I took my badges for coaching. And then I moved on to the coaching side. I realised then, I was still a young lad, that the money to be made was an agency and to be a player's agent. And so what I did, because the UK market was very busy, so I decided to come out to Central America. I started in Mexico. I started there doing brilliant stuff in Mexico, and a person who was assimilated to the USA, he turned to me and said, listen, we have to get you in here, Jack, because you're the man to help do the contracts for. So for myself, I've been using this agency, and I've been contacting British football players, British-based football players for the MLS for the last 2.5 years, Francisco. So yeah, I'm sorry for asking personal questions like that, because I don't mean to be that way inclined. Obviously,
I have to be careful, because some people can call me and record it and then put it in the papers, and that's why I haven't met you in face to face, so I don't know.
Yes, you have to be careful.
Yes, I have to be warned about
too many crackpots out there.
I have told you what is my situation at the moment. So if I would go there, obviously I have to be better offer than I'm earning right now. So if you can bring me something like that, I can study with my family and think about move to there. It could be fine. Yeah.
Would you like something with hot climate, or would you like something kind of colder climate? You mentioned there earlier on about the weather in UK. Do you want somewhere maybe like Florida, somewhere maybe like that, or would you prefer New York or something? There's different. There's a couple of options.
To be honest, I don't really know any part of America, so as long as the weather will be fine, it's okay for me.
Yeah, I understand. But what I'll do, I'll pass this on, because I was only sounding you out, Francisco. So, are you playing just now? You said you were injured. Are you still injured just now?
I played on Saturday. From a start, I think I'm playing again this Saturday. I played quite well, so now the last 8 games. So I hope to play good for the last part of the season, to score some goals and see what happened in the summer. But to be honest, I don't know who can pay a transfer for me at the moment. It hasn't been my year. I know the kind of player I am. I know I can score many goals. That's why Rangers signed me. But this year has been a bit poor for me. Many injuries and problems. So if happens something, I would study the offer, of course.
Yes, and how old are you, Francisco?
28.
And how do you see for yourself the next career move? You have signed with Rangers, obviously, for another 3 years. Do you see yourself playing in a bigger league and a bigger opportunity? Because the clubs in the USA, they only really want people who are able to sell themselves and commit to something good and promising. So, for an example, if I was to find you a club, then they would have to hear you being very positive, obviously, for wanting to win honours and to compete well, because obviously in the USA it's very competitive, like you've never seen before. You know, I know.
Yeah, of course. I'm 28. I'm not old. I have like 5-6 years in a top level. So obviously I'm not happy with the level at the moment in Rangers third division. It's not good.
Why did you go to them if you're not happy with the level? Why did you go to them? And that's why, because someone came to me and says maybe this person here. The reason, I'll be honest to you, the reason why I've come to you is because someone said this person we maybe could get on cheap, and this person maybe not happy, and I can hear from your voice. But so do you think then there's something bigger for yourself, Francisco, that you can go on to achieve? Because
I didn't have any other. I had offers, but not as good as Rangers.
Understand.
So I was 28, 27, and I wanted a contract to resolve my life. You know, I've been playing all my life to get a good contract for me and my family to earn some good money. So that's why I signed here. Honestly,
yes,
I didn't sign for the level. I signed for the money, and also because it's a good club, and the view for the future is leaving from Rangers. I will get another contract after Rangers, you know.
Yeah, no, but it's good to be positive and to look to the future, because obviously, one of the clubs here, and I'm based in Los Angeles, and obviously Robbie Keane, I was part of the deal that brought Robbie Keane to Los Angeles. So I don't know if for yourself, do you see much Los Angeles Galaxy? Did you see them obviously last year with David Beckham now left? But Los Angeles are a different, and there's now another team. There's talk about another team being allowed in. There's 19 teams, and we're just waiting on the 20th team. Now there's a lot of debate. Should it be another team in New York? There's people in Los Angeles looking for another team in Los Angeles. So with the 20th team, what I would be looking to do would be to put your name forward for this team, Francisco. And I don't know if it could be done for this season or halfway through the season, maybe for a team who has lost one or two of its players in a position, and then they can draft someone in. So maybe we could do that for a short-term period at the end, of the European season. We have to tie it in with that. Do you think you'll be able to build your form up and your games that you will play? Because obviously if you can get a run of games, maybe 5-6 games scoring goals, do you reckon you will get a run of games, Francisco?
No, yeah, definitely. These last 7 games I'm going to play from the start. So I hope to score some goals. And I finish the season well, and see what happens in the summer. But if it's coming a good offer for me, I would take it, of course.
Of course, you got to look for yourself. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling to everybody just now. You got to take what's on the table just now. It's Mr. Green, who's a businessman as well. He knows a business deal is a business deal. And what I will have to do is, you reckon $500,000? Do you reckon if we were to get maybe something 300,000, maybe could get something? I suppose if you score too many goals, that puts your value maybe up. Maybe you should only score a couple of goals and keep your value low. I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
Is Mr. Green?
I just have 2 goals, so I hope to score 6 goals more to have 8 at the end of the season, and see. Yeah. With 80 goals, maybe they can ask for me $500,000. I don't know.
And how much did Rangers pay anything for you? Or you were on a free contract that season?
I was for free. I came for free.
And I'm just thinking out loud. Obviously, if I was to push some buttons here, I was commissioned. I'll tell you just now, 250,000 maybe. If I go at a push, I might be able to get 300,000 as a payment, because the leagues here, the structure, the way it's done, everything is put in together in a big pot, Francisco, and the money from all the teams are put together, and the clubs are given a budget, and out of that budget they can only give so much for transfer fee and so much for wages. So whatever is given in transfer fee may have to be taken off in wages. So the lesser of the transfer fee, the more we can give to you. So if we save 200,000 on the deal, then that money would be given to you and more in wages. So that extra few thousand per week can be given to you straight through. And the tax system and what we have to offer here is obviously a little bit better than the UK, but obviously you'll have people to deal with that. I'll not get messy. The thing I wanted to ask, do you think in your dealings with, when you were signed with Rangers, the dealings with the owner, how do you think he will be in dealing with an outsider to come to him regards yourself or someone? Do you think he is okay to deal with, or will be okay? You know, I
think he's keen. He is keen to listen any offer to come through for any player of here.
Especially,
yeah, for sure.
Especially he got you for nothing. So I'm thinking, if he's a good businessman, if we could, I could come in. I'm thinking maybe we could come in 200,000 and see what he says. Do you think if I come in at 200,000, it gives me some leeway? But then if he takes it to 300,000, I would have to maybe come back and say, okay, I have to go to one step above me, my boss above me, and then at that place we can get the ball rolling to find a club and find a fee for yourself. But it's obviously, I'm saying this just now for hopefully for the summer for yourself, Francisco. But do you think Mr. Green, because he is very new in football, and I don't know any other person who's had much dealings with him, so that's why I was asking yourself for yourself in dealings with him, how would it go? Do you think he's a good guy to deal with?
Yeah, he's a businessman. He can listen to you. If you bring any offer, he will listen, of course. I don't think he will have any problem to listen to you.
Okay. What's the best way? What way would you want us to do this now, Francisco? The ball's in your court. Would you like me to speak to Rangers through an official source? Would you like me?
First, if you have something official from a club that want to pay money for me, just send me the contract, and then when I will see the contract and see everything is okay, I will give you the okay to speak with Rangers. But if I don't see anything official, I don't want any trouble with Rangers, or maybe the press can find out. And obviously I have signed here a long contract, and I don't want any trouble if if something bad is happening, you know.
I understand. Okay.
So if you have something for sure official, just let me know. Call me to pass me the offer. If I see I accept it, I let you to speak with Rangers of my person.
I understand with you, yeah. Okay, I understand, Francisco. And your agent over there, are you able to divulge your agent over in the UK? Or?
I don't have anything signed with any agency or agent. I signed with Rangers with an agency called World Motion.
Sorry, who? Who was that?
World
Sorry?
Motion. The agency is called World Motion. I signed with Rangers with them.
Yeah.
But I don't have any contract with any agency.
I can understand. And they did a good deal for. Obviously, there was a good. Obviously, you said there was other clubs in for a contract, but nothing near what you got then. So that they did good business for you. Obviously, that's very good for them. Yeah.
Yeah, for me and for them as well. They took good money.
Yeah, that's good. And obviously, you apart from the weather, if we could give you Florida sunshine in Glasgow, would you stay in Glasgow if you had beautiful weather? Because I know I would have stayed in Glasgow if they had beautiful weather.
I don't know Florida, but
Florida, sunshine.
Sounds better than Glasgow, yes.
They call it the Sunshine State. It's wonderful weather. Los Angeles, you're talking, you know, it fries a lizard during the daytime, 90, 100 degrees in the summer, but in the winter, 70 degrees, constant sun is beautiful. So the lifestyle here.
Very good. I would love that life. I would love that.
Yeah, you should do it then, brother. I'm telling you, I'll push some buttons out here with some people, and it's good to speak to you, Francisco. And have you got Charles Green's number that I could maybe? Oh no, you don't want me to phone him just now.
No idea.
No.
I don't know.
I don't want to go that way. No, I am very worried about dealing with people who are new to football, and I've heard many bad stories about Mr. Green, so I'm worried about what you said there. 500,000. That may be a problem. If we can get him down a bit, that may be okay. But 500,000, then you know that you're looking at. Oh dear me, that's bust my balls time, Francisco. My boss, if I go.
No, the thing is, get an official offer or official fee or official money to buy me, and then let me know for sure if it's that official, and then I will tell you to speak with Rangers if everything is okay and I agree with the contract.
Yes,
it's okay.
Okay, Francisco.
But before that, if you don't get anything, I don't want anybody to speak about me, because obviously I don't want any problem with Rangers, you know.
No, I understand. I don't mean to cause you one bit of problems, Francisco. Not one bit of problem, brother. I look at everybody as a fellow human being, so I just want to make people put a smile on people's face, have a bit of fun, put the fun into fundamentalism, have a laugh, a wee bit of joke.
Yeah,
you know,
of course. Yes.
If you, how long you lived in Glasgow, Francisco?
Just this year. I signed this year.
The people, the Glaswegian, you know, the laughter and the fun. You know, it's all about a bit of fun. You know, because too many people cry and upset and bad things happen to them, so it's all about having a bit of fun, you know, and a bit of laugh.
That's life is like that.
Yeah, you got to be, because if you're not laughing, Francisco, you're crying, and you know, fuck that. Who wants to sit there crying all the time? A bit of laughter and a bit of fun, you know. That's what we're all about here, you know. But anyway, I'll see what I can do, brother.
Are you calling me? This number is from where? From what city?
From Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. You're calling me from a house, or from your phone number mobile?
I'm phoning out in the veranda just now, brother. I'm sitting outside in my veranda just now.
Okay. Good. Okay, my friend. Thank you very much for the call.
God bless. Take care, Francisco. All the best.
Take care. Bye.